Jack says to Mala, I'm telling you clearly, if you step into your mother's house today, I will not let you come back home again. Mala angrily kicks the bag and says, if you don't want to live with me, then don't. Ms. Aima says to the assistant, go and immediately bring $2 million to my office. The assistant, okay, and leaves from there. Ms. Aima, why are you people standing here and talking? Fighting like this in front of so many people doesn't look good. Mala starts to explain something to Ms. Aima, but before she can finish, Jack interrupts and says, I will divorce you. Ms. Aima, have you gone mad? Then Ms. Aima, in a gentle tone, asks, whatever the matter is, tell me. I am with you. Mala explains, in 2 days, it's my brother's wedding, and my parents don't have enough money. That's why they came to me for help. Ms. Aima, oh, so that's the issue. There isn't enough money for your brother's wedding. Mala, I couldn't send my mother back empty-handed, so I gave her only $20,000. Ms. Aima, all right, no problem. Jack, she gave money to her mother behind my back, and then in a taunting tone adds, go and tell your mother that if your brother can't afford the wedding expenses, then he shouldn't get married. Ms. Aima scolds her son and says to her daughter-in-law, don't take his words to heart. Mala, I didn't secretly give money to my mother. It has been 5 years since my marriage, and they live thousands of kilometers away from me. I only visit them on Eid or on New Year celebrations. The money I gave was earned by me through overtime. I never even touched the household money. Ms. Aima says, daughter, you are absolutely right. Jack, we are married, and her money is my money. Ms. Aima scolds her son and says, don't you dare say anything further, and then adds, you have gotten such a good wife, and instead of being grateful, you are making accusations against her. Is this what I taught you? She is also someone's daughter. She lives far away from her parents and cannot even serve them. Jack, what wrong thing did I say? I was only speaking the truth. If she keeps distributing money like this, what will happen to us? He further says, that is their matter. They should handle it themselves. What can we do about it? Ms. Aima explains to her son, being rich or poor in life is not a big thing, because taking care of one's wife is a man's duty. She is pregnant, yet she still does all the household work. Do you know how difficult that is? Such daughters-in-law are given only to the fortunate, and you are talking about divorce. If you divorce her, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Jack apologizes to his mother and says, forgive me, I just got angry and that's why I started fighting. Ms. Aima, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your wife because you are fortunate to have such a wife. Jack, feeling ashamed, says, I admit I was wrong, and says to Mala, don't take my words to heart. Please forgive me. Ms. Aima says, this is all because of my lack of upbringing, and then says, forgive him. Mala, I don't blame him, and I am not angry with him. Ms. Aima, Mala, your parents live far away from us, but it is our duty to take care of them. It's your brother's wedding, and that is a big occasion. $20,000 is not enough. And while giving $2 million, she says, give this to your parents. Mala, getting a mother-in-law like you is the greatest blessing of my life. Jack, thank you, Mom. Ms. Aima, be careful on the way. Respected viewers, in your opinion, did Ms. Aima make a right decision? Answer yes or no.